welcome to Barre with Mary. Today we have a full body bar class. You do not need any equipment, so this is perfect if you're traveling, if you're just trying to get into your workout as quickly as possible. All you need is a little bit of space. A yoga mat would probably be helpful, but honestly it's not crucial. You could also do this on carpet. And when you're ready, jump onto your mat and let's do this. We're gonna take our feet wide into a wide turned out position. So feet are wider than your shoulders and we're gonna externally rotate. From here, slide your hands to your inner thighs and just lower down. Inhale, lift your heart. And as you exhale, twist. Reaching the left shoulder toward the right knee. Inhale, come through center and switch sides. Twisting right shoulder toward left knee. Keep going like that. Inhaling to center. Exhaling to twist. Just opening up through the hips, through the inner thighs, getting a little rotation through the spine. And take this time to let go of anything that's happened this morning, this afternoon, wherever time of day you're at. Let go of whatever it is that's coming up for you next. And know that these next 45 minutes are just for you. Come back to center, stay there, stay low in the hips, just lift your chest up. Reach your arms along the sides of the room. You're gonna rise and reach. Go lift and lower, elbow squeeze and reach. Keep going like that. So as you rise, I want you to drive through your heels. And as you lower, feel your inner thighs are rotating up to the ceiling. 4 more. 3 more. 2. Now stay low in the legs, sweep your arms up overhead, then press the palms back down. It's inhale, lift, and exhale, press. So getting a little bit of movement now for the shoulder blades. Feeling the shoulder blades spreading wide and squeezing together. 2 more times, go lift and press. Last time a year, hold the lift. Soften the shoulders, pulse your hips down, go a little press, little down, a little down. Yes, you've got it, little down. Drive through your heels. And if you start to feel a little heat build into your thighs, great. You have 8 more pulses. Here, go 8, go 6, here for 4, 3, 2, inhale, rise up, rotate the legs to parallel. Take a wide leg forward fold. Let your hips reach up to the sky. Let the crown of your head melt down towards the floor. And then maybe just take a little sway from side to side, releasing the hips, releasing the shoulders. As you inhale, I want you to lift your chest. Stop at the halfway point, anchor down through the right fingers, and inhale, reach the left fingers high, coming into a twist here. Maybe you circle the left wrist around, opening up to the outer left leg. Reverse the circle of the wrist. And then we'll bring the left hand down, switching sides. Inhale, right arm high. Circle through the right wrist. Feel that lengthening through the outer right leg. Reverse your circle. And then right hand comes down. Walk your hands over to the left side of your mat. Tap down, finding all 4s position. Knees under hips, hands under the shoulders. Now spread your fingers really wide here. Tuck your toes under, but don't lift your knees quite yet. I want you to start by really establishing the connection of your shoulder blades so that we're pushing through all 10 finger pads here. I want you to squeeze your shoulder blades together and feel how your chest comes down towards the mat. Now as you exhale, I want you to spread your shoulder blades wide and feel the back side of the rib cage drop up to the ceiling. Just like that, we're gonna inhale, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Exhale, spread them wide. Keep going. So, I like to call this a scapula push-up. So your scapula are your shoulder blades. And what we're doing here is getting some movement for the shoulder blades. So you'll feel that they're gliding in towards each other and they're spreading wide. Oftentimes, when we're doing work on all 4s or down on our forearms, we don't get the activation of the shoulder blades that we need in order to stay stable and strong through the shoulders. So we're gonna establish that connection right now, and we're gonna use it all throughout class. 1 more time, inhale, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Exhale, spread them wide, then come to a neutral position. Toes are tucked under, lift your hips high, find a downward dog. Maybe you wanna pedal through the feet here, bending the knees, opening up to the backs of the legs. Big breath in, and let it go. Lift up to your tippy toes. Bend your knees, come back to an all fours position, tapping your knees down to the mat. We're gonna go back to those scapular push-ups. Inhale, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Exhale, press them wide. Keep going, but you have the option now to make this a little bit more challenging. If you would like, on your exhale, lift your knees to hover and keep going with those scapular push-ups. So now you're in a bear plank position, squeezing the shoulder blades together, spreading them wide. 4 more times. Inhale, exhale. Feel the abdominals really strong here. Find long, neutral spine. And then double check that you're not craning your chin up and breaking the back of the neck. Last time, find yourself right in the center. Take an inhale here in this bear plank. Exhale, lift the hips, downward dog. Again, feel free to pedal through the feet here. Big breath in, and a big breath out. One more time, lift your heels high. Tap your knees all the way down, all fours position. This time, letting go of the scapular push-ups. I want you to stay really strong, right in this neutral position. Now shift your shoulders slightly forward of your wrists, so they're kind of stacked over your fingertips. Squeeze your elbows in, so the eyes of your elbows point forward. From here, 2 count tricep push-up, and press it up. It's inhale, lower, and exhale, press. So you notice this is a no equipment class, meaning we're not using any weights, any resistance loop, anything that would allow us to do that kind of traditional arm work, right, in a bar class. So instead, we're going to be incorporating a body weight work for our arms throughout class. 2 more times. Inhale, lower. Exhale, press. Last time. Inhale, lower. Exhale, press. Now come down halfway and hold it. Squeeze your elbows in. Spread your shoulder blades wide and just pulse your heart down an inch. Go a little down, a little down. So really feeling the activation through the triceps here, the back of the upper arms. Feeling your shoulder blades really strong along your back. And the back of the neck stays along as the abdominals stay fired up. Go 8 more, 7 more, 6 more. We'll hold it in 4, 3, 2. Hold right there, elbows squeeze in, inhale. Exhale, come down 1 more inch. Hold right here for 4, 3, 2. Child's pose, big toes together. Knees as wide as you feel ready for. Reach the arms long in front of you. Amazing work. Take a big inhale and let it go. Walk yourself up to a seated position. Swing your legs around in front of you. And we're going to lay down on our back, coming into our focused abdominal work. So laying all the way down and bringing the legs up to a tabletop position. So in tabletop, the knees are over the hips, and the feet can be a little bit higher than the knees. So at any point, if you feel your hip flexors start to fire more than you want them to, feel free to drop your feet down to the mat, okay? If you're okay, stay right here and reach the arms up to the sky. Take a big inhale. As you exhale, I want you to extend just your right leg up to straight. Inhale, pull it in. Switch, exhale, left leg straight. Inhale in, keep going like that. 1 leg at a time, pressing forward. So as you reach the leg forward, I want you to feel your abdominals engage. So we have a little bit of space under our low back, right? We're in this neutral spine position. So we're not arching and flaring the rib cage open, but we're also not smushing our low back down into the floor. I want you to find a nice natural curve to your low back. The back side of your rib cage is heavy down into the floor. Your shoulders and the back of your head are heavy down into the floor, so we're really nice and soft through the upper body here. Of course, not through the abdominals. 2 more times. Exhale, right leg reaches. Inhale, pull it in. Last time, exhale, left leg reaches. Pull it in. Now it's the right leg we're going to focus on, so left leg stays where it is. Take an inhale here. As you exhale, extend the right leg straight. Lower the right leg down nice and straight, as low as you can, and then pull it back to tabletop just like that. It's stretch and lower, knee pulls in. You reach it up, lower down, pull it in. So right leg is moving, left leg is stationary here. Now this is a great opportunity if your hip flexors are a little more fired up than you want them to be, to lower your left foot down to the floor, okay? Now with this movement in your right leg, I want you to make sure you are not allowing your low back to wiggle around. Your hips are nice and still here. We're using the abdominals to find stability for the pelvis. So use your exhale as that straight right leg lowers. 2 more, it's lift, exhale, pull it in. Last time here, go lift, exhale, pull it in. Now this time, stretch the right leg straight. Lower it down to your challenge point. Flex to the right foot. Now maybe you stay here, or maybe on your exhale, you reach your arms back towards your ears. Now from here, right leg presses down 1 inch. Little press, little press, little press. You're here for 8, 7. Feel the low belly pulling down to the mat. Go 4, 3, 2. Inhale, tabletop. Arms reach up to the sky. Right leg stays still. Left leg stretches up. Left leg lowers halfway or more. Left knee pulls in. You've got it. Lift and lower. Pull it in. Keep going up and down and bend. So it's this little bicycle motion, right? This little pedaling. But what I want you to find is that as your left leg lowers, you're using your exhale to fire up the abdominals so that the weight of the left leg lowering is not arching your low back up to the sky. Again, if you feel this is not successful for you, plant your right toes on the mat, okay? You have 2 more just like that. Up, lower, bend it in. Last one all the way through. Now this time, I want you to lower to your challenge point. Hold it there. Flex through your left foot. On your exhale, maybe your arms reach back towards your ears. Press your left leg down 1 inch. Little press, little press, little press. You're here for 8, 7, 6, 5. You're here for 4, 3, 2. Inhale, tabletop. Arms reach up to the sky. Take a breath in. Now as you exhale, squeeze your legs together. On your inhale, you're going to lower both legs down to the mat, releasing the hip flexors. And as you exhale, squeeze the inner thighs together. Float both legs up, tabletop. You've got it. Inhale, lower. Exhale, squeeze, lift up. It's inhale, down. Exhale, squeeze, lift up. Beautiful. 2 more. Squeeze and lift. Last time here, go inhale, lower. Now hold that lift. Feel the low belly fire up. And just 4 times, both legs stretch up to the sky. Lower down to your challenge point. Bend in, tabletop. 3 more just like that. You've got it. Lift them up. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, pull them in. 2 more just like that. You reach them up. You lower down. You pull them in. Now stop with the knees right over the hips. The last time. Stretch them up. Lower down to your challenge point and hold. Or flex your feet. On your exhale, maybe arms reach back. This is it. Both legs. Pulse down. Little press. Little press. No hold. It's 8 more. 7 more. Feel the ribs knit together. Here for 4, 3, 2. Ooh, hug the knees into the chest. Ooh, rock from side to side. Amazing work. If you felt like your hip flexors got more active than you want them to be, maybe take a moment and circle the legs around here. And then whenever you're ready, grab a hold behind your thighs and find your way all the way up to standing. Coming into our thigh work. Taking your feet really wide. Externally rotate the legs back to a wide turn out position. Sink your hips low here. Now in this position, I want you to stay low, and I want you to reach your arms out to the sides of the room, really reaching energy through the fingers. Now from here, just like in your warm-up, I want you to rise all the way up and lower all the way down. As you rise up, flip the palms up. As you lower, flip the palms down. Pick up the tempo up and down. Go lift and lower, rotate up, rotate down. You've got it. So today's class, we are going to merge thigh work and seat work into one long series. So you will only see this position this one time for your thigh work. The rest of what you see, you're gonna see twice, okay? You have 4 more here, go for 3, 2. Now stay low, just pulse your arms, little down, little up, little down, little up. Now, it might feel like nothing, but I'm gonna challenge you to make this even harder for your arms. So really reach your arms out as straight as you can, reaching energy out through the fingertips. Lift your chest up, trying to stack your shoulders over your hips, and really ground down into your heels. 8 more pulses with the arms. Go 8, 7, 6, 5. You're here for 4, 3, 2. Arms stay. Just rotate palms up to the sky and drop your hips. Little drop, little drop, little drop. Now really feel your heels squeezing in towards one another. And then see if you can press your inner thighs open from there. So it's tempting in this position to let your knees roll forward. Really press the inner thighs open, stacking the knees in line with the second and third toe. You're here for 4, 3, 2, stay right there. Rotate your palms all the way back so they're facing the back wall. From here, press your arms and legs back and back and back. So now you have this internal rotation of your upper arm bones. It might feel a little awkward, but I'm hoping you're feeling some heat building into the shoulders and into the thighs. Pulse the thighs and the arms back and back. Stay low in the hips. Keep the chest lifted. Shoulders try to stack over the hips for 8 more. For 6 more. Here for 4, 3, 2. Hold right there. Now rotate your palms to face toward me. Lift right heel. Lift left heel. You've got it. Right heel and left heel. Now really reach energy out through the fingers. As you lift the heel, press the ankle bone forward. Press the thigh bone back. 4 more. Go 4, 3, 2. Last time, both heels up and down. You got it. Hover and lower. Go lift and lower. Heels don't have to lift high. Go 4. Just an inch or 2 off the ground is perfect. 2 more. Hold the hover the heels. Drop your hips. Little down, little down. Now maybe pulse your arms. Little up, little up, little up. Yes, you're here for 16, 15. Ankle bones press forward. Thigh bones press back. Shoulders soft. 8 more. Go 8. No hold. Go 6. Turning to the left in 4, 3, 2. Rise up. Turn to your left. Find a squat position. So feet underneath the sitting bones. Hinge your torso forward, taking the hips back, and then bend the knees coming into your squat. Hands can come to rest to your heart. From here, rise all the way up. Squat all the way down. Faster. Go up and down. Lift and squat. You've got it. So as you move, really try to establish your alignment here. So our heels are underneath our sitting bones. All 10 toes are pointing forward. As you lower, press your inner thighs out. So knees stay strong over the second and third toe, just like we talked about in that wide turn out position. Go 4, 3, and go 2. Stay low. 2 counts, hips lower. 2 counts, hips lift. It's inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Now when you lift, I don't want you to come anywhere near standing. It's just a slightly bigger range of motion than a pulse. Down and up halfway. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Now really reaching your hips back and your chest forward here. So you have that counterbalance, making sure the knees are staying behind the toes. And the work is really in the quads and into the glutes. 2 more. Go down for 2. Lift up just halfway. Last time here, go down. Now stop before it feels comfortable for you. Slide your weight into your right foot. Extend your left toes back behind you. Now tap your left toes in. Take your left toes back. Left toes come in. Left toes go back. Maybe faster. Tap, reach, tap, reach. So really not trying to put any weight into that left foot. The weight is all in your right foot here. So you're starting to really activate through the right glutes, through the right hamstring, and the right quadricep. Pushing down into your right heel and pulling your right hip bone back. 4, 3, 2, Last one in, hold that back through this airplane lunge position. Now you can press your left toes into the ground here as you really spin your left hip bone forward. Beautiful. From here, as you inhale, I want you to bend your back left knee. As you exhale, extend your left leg straight. 3 more. Inhale, bend. Exhale, reach. 2 more times, bend the left knee. Reach it long. Last time, hold the bend. So you're in this lunge position with your torso hinging forward over your front right knee. From here, pulse your hips down, down, down. Really push your right heel into the mat. Pull your right hip back and feel your inner thighs squeeze together. You're here for 16, 15. Things change soon. 12. We're gonna come all the way down to the mat. 8 more, go. 8, get lower. 6, we're gonna hold it. Go 4, 3, 2, hold it here. Inhale. Exhale, sink your left knee even lower. Push into your right heel. Soften your shoulders and breathe. 4, 3, 2. Tap your left knee all the way down, coming back to an all fours position. Come down onto forearms here, so a forearm tabletop position. Push into your forearms, flex through your right foot, and lift the right leg up to a donkey kick position. Inhale, right knee taps the ground. Exhale, pulse it up. Inhale, down. Exhale, press. Keep going like that. So still working the right leg, but I want you to think back to your warm-up. Remember those scapula push-ups? I want you to think about them here. So push your forearms down into the mat and feel your shoulder blades spread wide here. So a forearm tabletop is going to fatigue your shoulders, absolutely. That is a big part of why I didn't do weighted work for the arms today. Because just this stabilizing work for your upper body, it's gonna start to burn. But that's the idea, okay? 2 more times, right leg lower, right leg lift. At any point if it's too much, come up onto your hands, okay? Now this time I want you to hold the lift of the donkey kick and pulse the right thigh up and up and up. Now pull your left hip bone back here and maybe shift a little more weight into your right forearm. Push down into the palms and continue to spread the shoulder blades really wide. Now as you pulse the right thigh up, think about the position we had during our abdominal work, where one leg was taking some big movements and the other one was steady in a tabletop position, right? It's essentially what we're doing here. We just reversed the direction. We're flipped upside down. So I want you to find that same core engagement that you had during our abdominal series here. You have 8 more pulses. 8, 6, here for 4, 3, 2, hold it there, inhale. As you exhale, I want you to pull your right knee toward your right elbow and then rotate it right back to where you started. 2 counts, right knee pulls in. 2 counts, right leg thighs back. 2 counts in, 2 counts back. So what you'll notice is you're externally rotating the right leg. The right thigh bone turns out and then it rotates back to parallel. So you're not moving your hips here, you're rotating your thigh bone in the hip socket. So femur bone rotates out, rotates in. 2 more, rotate it out, rotate it, and now this time pull the right knee toward the right shoulder, hold it there. Now here's where things get real. Extend your right leg all the way straight, press your right foot into the mat for just a moment, into the ground I should say here for just a moment. Now from here, take an inhale. As you exhale, lift your right leg to a hover. Inhale, lower it down. Exhale, right leg lift. Inhale, right leg lower. Keep going. I'm just going to scoot over so that you can hopefully still see my leg. Exhale, lift, low, hover. Inhale, tap. 2 more times. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Now this time, hold the lift. Push into the right forearm. Pulse the right leg up and up and up and up. You've got it. 16, 15. This is it. No hold. 12. Breathe. 8 more. Go. 8. No hold. Could you get the leg a little straighter? 4, 3, 2. Whoo. Child's pose. Big toes together. Knees wide. Oh, that was super challenging. Take a few big breaths here. Maybe wiggling your hips from side to side. Getting a little release into the outer hips here. Big inhale. And a big exhale. From here, downward dog, tuck your toes, lift your hips, and take a moment here. Let this feel really good. Pushing your heels down towards the mat, reaching your heart back towards your thighs. Big breath in, and let it go. Walk your hands back to your feet. Push into your heels as you bend your knees, and very slowly, so you don't get dizzy, roll yourself up one vertebrae at a time. Whenever you reach the top, spin around, face the other way. Let's do it again. We got this, everybody, we do. Whew, my hair's a mess. All right, we're gonna come into our squat position. So again, you start by hinging the torso forward, reaching the hips back, and then bending into your squat. Hands can come to the heart. Full range, go up and down. Heads up and down. Keep going. I'm just gonna collect my hair one more time. Keep going in these squats though, and don't round your spine like I'm doing right now. As you rise up, I want you to drive through your heels. And as you lower, I want you to really feel your hips pulling back to the wall behind you. Go 4 more, 3 more, 2 more. Now come down, hold your squat. This time just pulse down, down, down. Don't even think about the up. Just think about taking the hips back and down, pushing into your heels. Pressing the inner thighs away from one another and noticing if you feel an imbalance, which is probably what you feel since we worked so deeply into the right leg. We'll take that whole thing on the left on deck. 8, 6, go 4, 3, 2, stay low, shift your weight into your left foot. Take the right toes, reach them long back behind you. Right toes tap in, right toes reach out, pick it up, in, back, tap, reach. So feel your left heel grounding into the mat. Feel your left hip pulling back. And then notice if you're gripping and rounding and crunching into your toes of your left foot. Try to relax your toes. I know that balance is hard, but I promise that crunching your toes is not going to make it easier. Now really feel how you can drive your left heel down and activate the glutes and the hamstrings. 4, 3, 2, the last time. Hold the right toes back. Now from here, push into the right toes and squeeze your inner thighs together. Now on your inhale, bend your back right knee. Exhale, extend your right leg straight. 3 more, inhale, bend. Exhale, extend. 2 more times, inhale, bend. Exhale, reach. Last one all the way through. Now I want you to bend that back right knee, hold this lunge position, torso is still hinging forward, drive into your left heel, pulse your hips down, go little down, little down, little down. So left quad, left hamstrings, left glutes are all working here. Squeeze your inner thighs toward one another, soften your shoulders, and stay really long through the sides of your waist. 8 more here, go, 8, we'll hold it. 6, we'll hold it. Go 4, 3, 2, stay low, inhale. Exhale, lower the right knee down even more, pulling the left hip back, hold for 4, all the way down to the mat in 3, 2, 1, tap that back right knee, come to all fours position again. Now come down onto forearms, tabletop, forearm tabletop position, there it is. Lift your left leg up to a donkey kick. Inhale, left knee taps. Exhale, left leg lifts. Inhale, tap. Exhale, lift. Now again, set yourself up here. Push into your forearms and spread your shoulder blades wide. So you know this is going to be fatiguing on the shoulders. And if it's too much, you can absolutely do this whole thing up on your hands, okay? That will give you a little bit more space with those lateral leg lifts, those side leg lifts. And it'll give you a little reprieve for your shoulders. It will be more for your wrists, obviously, though. 3 more. Lift. 2 more times. As you lift the leg, hug the abdominals in. Last one. Now hold the lift, pulse the left thigh bone up and up. Now imagine the tips of your elbows are pulling back towards your right knee here. Really feel how your heart can draw forward and your abdominals can lift to support you even more here. So we're long through the spine. We're not arching into the low back, but releasing and flaring the rib cage open. You have 8 more pulses. 8, 6, here for 4, 3, 2, hold, inhale. Now as you exhale, rotate the left thigh open as you pull the left knee toward the left shoulder. Rotate it back, coming back to parallel. 2 counts, the left knee in. 2 counts, the left leg back. Rotate open, rotate close. So almost like a little windshield wiper here, right? You're swinging the shin in towards the left hip, towards the right hip, and then back up to point to the sky. So even though it's your shin that's moving, it's actually your thigh bone that's rotating in the socket here, right? 3 more times. Left thigh out, left thigh in. 2 more, pull it in. Sweep it back. Now this time, pull the left knee to the left shoulder, hold it. Now extend the left leg straight. Bring the side of the left foot down into the ground here just to help establish your alignment. Push into your forearms, take an inhale. As you exhale, squeeze the outer left glute, lift the left leg to a long low hover. Inhale, tap it down. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower, keep going. Exhale up. Inhale, down. 3 more, lift. And lower, yes, you're almost there, go lift. And lower, last time, lift. And lower, now lift that long low hover, pulse the left leg up, and up, and up, and up. You've got it, 16, 15, push through the left heel, push into your forearms, shoulder blades spread wide. 8 more, go, 8, no hold. 6, no hold. Go 4, 3, 2, whoo, child's pose. Amazing work. Big toes together. Knees wide, reach arms out in front of you. And melt yourself down into the mat. Awesome job. That was really challenging. Big breath in. And let it go. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Now I want you to shimmy yourself forward onto your belly. Finishing class with a little spinal extension work here. So letting your nose come to just gently tap the mat and taking your arms out into a goal post position. So 90-degree bend in the elbows. Elbows are in line with the shoulders. Now from here, I want you to push the tops of your feet and all 10 toes down into the floor. So we'll really push down at the tops of the feet and feel your quadriceps squeeze. Take an inhale. As you exhale, I want you to push your pubic bone into the mat and lift your belly up. So you're really active through the low back and the abdominals here. Really, you're active through the abdominals, which are supporting the low back. Now from here, on your inhale, you're going to lift to a long, low extension, floating your arms up. And then you're going to exhale, lower down. Inhale, just the upper body lifts. Exhale, lower it down. So the toes, the feet, are staying grounded into the floor here. As we lift, we're going back to that movement of the shoulder blades. Shoulder blades squeeze together, shoulder blades spread wide. So a little theme here with the shoulder blades today, right? As you lift, inhale. As you lower, exhale. 3 more. Keep pushing your pubic bone down. Now this time I want you to lift up to a long, low extension, hold it. Push into the tops of the feet, push in the pubic bone. Now lower just your arms down, squeeze just your arms out. Inhale, arms lower. Exhale, arms lift. So you're staying lifted in your chest. It's just the movement of the shoulder blades. Spread them wide, squeeze them in. 3 more. 2 more, go lower. And lift. Last time, go lower. Now I want you to hold the lift, just squeeze your elbows back an inch, back an inch, back an inch. So shoulder blades are drawing in and down your back. Squeeze them. 8, 7, 6, 5. You're here for 4, 3, 2. Stay right there. Inhale. As you exhale, maybe squeeze your glutes, squeeze your quadriceps, and lift your legs up and off the floor. So you're still lifted in the chest, goal post in the arms, but now the legs are lifted, and just hold. This is it. Hold right here, breathe. Squeeze the inner thighs towards each other. Draw your shoulder blades down your back and squeeze the arms up. 1 more inch. Hold 8, 7, 6, maybe lift the arms 1 inch higher, pushing down through the pubic bone. 4, 3, 2, release everything down. Stack your hands, rest your forehead, bend your knees and just windshield wiper the legs from side to side. Amazing work today. Big breath in and a big breath out. One more time, either direction. Then meet me center. Take your hands under your shoulders. Press up onto all fours. Let's take a cat-cow here. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the heart, lift the gaze. And then reverse that. Exhale, rounding the spine, curling the crown of the head and the pubic bone towards each other. Keep going like that. Just kind of flushing out all of that spinal extension work we just did. One more time. Meet me in a neutral spine. Step your right foot forward, low lunge. Right foot comes in between your hands. Fingertips come to the mat. Lift the heart. Squeeze the inner thighs together. And then press your left hip forward, opening up through the front of the left hip and into the left quadricep here. If you prefer a different variation, I would love for you to take that instead, okay? This is really all about what you need. Big inhale. And a big exhale. One more time, breathe it in. And let it go. Nothing fancy, we're just gonna take the right foot back and switch, stepping the left foot forward, low lunge. Stacking the knee over the ankle, fingertips to the mat, heart lifts up, shoulder blades draw down the back. Squeeze the right glute, press the right hip forward here. And just feel that opening through the front of the right hip and into the right quadricep. Big inhale. And let it go. One more time, breathe it in. Let it out. Coming back to an all fours position. Knees are gonna stay where they are. Walk your arms forward for a puppy dog pose, melting your forehead down into the mat, lifting your sitting bones high to the sky, and melting your heart down here. So getting this really big opening for the mid-spine and the shoulders. We did a lot of work for the shoulders today. Let's take 3 big breaths here. Inhale. And exhale. 2 more times. Breathe it in. Melt your heart. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. Slowly walk your hands back, coming into any seated position that feels comfortable for you. Inhale, sweep the arms high. Exhale, let it go. And that is your class. I am very sweaty. Please let me know if you got really sweaty from that one too. I found that super challenging. As always, I hope that you'll like, comment, let me know what you want to see coming up next. And if you've not already, make sure that you subscribe to the channel. I'll be back next week with a brand new Barre with Mary class. I can't wait to see you back here on the mat then. Have a great rest of your day.